what to make of that? Really?
Yeah. 2 points drop, mate. If you manage that game, you win it. Simple as that. We've got. I know I'm being quite. Well, I'm being negative because we should have won it, mate. It's as simple as that. We could have scored 6 or 7 again. Got to be more clinical. If you want, you know what I mean. This is stage of season. You've got to be taking these chances. We're wanting one more pass, one more touch round edge of area. Just get it hit. End it first half. Tiam. It's 1-1 before half time. He's tried to take 3 players on, go out left hand side and do a hard thing.
On his weaker foot.
On his weaker foot when he was 1-on-1 with keeper.
Yeah.
That just sums him up as a player. But then he created first goal. So I thought we carried a lot of players today. A lot of players who were out of the depth at this stage of season when we want to be going into Championship. We're just not good enough.
He didn't get into the game, did he?
He should have come off a lot earlier.
Yeah. I didn't understand Edges going off, if I'm honest. I thought Edges had a good game. Yeah.
Created 2 goals. He was a threat all game. Could you see that's why we kept playing at left hand side? Do you know what I mean? And then he brings him off. That and also bringing. I don't know. I think I was quite mystified with that. To be fair, I'd have brought Green on at half time. To be fair,
yeah.
I thought we defended both goals. They haven't created them. We've gave them goals. First goal is let him chest it in the 6-yard box. He were offside. Where I was sat, he was just offside. But Lionel weren't up with play.
But even still, having that much amount of time in box.
I mean, Lindsay's ball watching. I thought Davis should have come out, but I'm not blaming Davis. I'm blaming defender. Don't let him bring it down and chest it.
Yeah.
Everybody seemed to stop, and then the second goal, just get rid of the ball. That came from a Cavari. A silly, not managing game on right hand side, giving ball away when he should just knocked it down line. We haven't regrouped, and it's just come back to him. And Williams is kicking it back into, even though it's come off at thing, he's kicking it back into danger zone. Yeah. Go other way.
I said that to James.
We've kept it alive for them, and they could have won at end. Davis has got out of jail twice in the space of 3 minutes. We could see
back pass as well. That.
Yeah, well, not going to mention that, but last 10 minutes there were no. Our heads went. It looked like they were teaming second and we were teaming 9th.
Yeah.
Because we seem to lose all urgency. We seem to lose ideas.
That for a bit though, hasn't it? We've not been how we know we can play. Do you know what I mean? And it goes down to the fact we're missing as striker, aren't we? We're missing more.
January, mate. Didn't buy enough quality. It's as simple as that. I know Woodrow's got a goal, but off bench you want somebody that's just as good as him to come off. If you want to go up, mate, come on. What are we just going to be a team that just like gets off at line and just relies on younger lads just to do it, hope that they do well? But then when they play poor, we've still got to play because we haven't got enough players left. Yeah. You've got to have that strength in depth if you want to go up with Barnsley Football Club. We're not Morecambe, or do you know what I mean? I want us to be in Championship. You got to act like a Championship team if you want to be there. You can't just do it on a shoestring. That's probably why I didn't get invited onto thingy, because that'd be one thing that I'd have said. And I know we're trying to promote youth, but when it's not working, they're still having to play it next game. It's not a point gained. For me, it's 2 points dropped. I think psychologically, going to Burton next week, if we lose that's us out of it, in my opinion.
That'll be a tough game as well,
It'll be a tough game. Clough will try and cluff us, which is, if you know football, he'll frustrate us, he'll make it physical. It's a little compact ground. We just seem to... the thing is that's so frustrating is, when we're playing at pace, 1-2 touch football, we could see levels above them. Yeah. But when we seem to seep down to their level, ball in air, everything will last ditch.
Yeah. Bouncing off players, not sticking up front.
Yeah, one more pass. We're trying to pass it when we need to. They're decisions that you need to be taking. Yeah. And we 2-1 up pass. I said to the person who sat next to me, we need another over here. I know it was obvious, but we could have got another. The amount of chances that we're creating, and we didn't convert them. And will it come back to bite us? I don't know. I hope it doesn't, obviously. But I'm disappointed, mate. It weren't obviously a lot better than last week. Yeah. But it's disappointing because we've conceded 2 goals that were unnecessary, and that's down to game management. It's as simple as that. We knew what they were going to come and do. We knew they were going to sit back and hit us on counter. I said that 2 week. Yeah. For their first goal, they had 2 chances just before that where they were offside.
Yeah.
They're going to keep doing that every time we were off at top of Cavari, 1-on-1. And then chipping it back over, and they're big.
Second half when they were breaking on us,
exactly,
pushing in.
And that was the same against Walsall last week. They were 1-on-1 a lot, and we got away with it. Is it because we won at Walsall last week? Is it karma coming back to bite us that we didn't deserve to win, and now we should have won today and we've drawn? I don't know, but Obviously we've got to move on, and there's a lot to work on. I'd get them in Monday morning first thing, run up Harbour Hill. That's just me. maybe cruel, but I don't know. I'd be very disappointed today. I know it's just after the game, so maybe tomorrow I'll look back and reflect on it a bit more, but I don't know. I just think when you're gifting teams goals like that at this stage of the season, you've got to shut shop. You've got to shut shop. Don't give him an inch. I think we gave away a lot of opportunities that were very avoidable, and we should have. I know lads will be ruining it. You could see McGeehan lack of confidence, Tiam lack of confidence, even Bearer when he came on. That lack of confidence.
Green didn't do well when he came on.
Yeah.
This player who's meant to be, tricky and everything didn't beat him, man. We got ball first touch, and he didn't look like he knew what to do.
I don't know. He looked a bit nervous. I think. He looked nervous, but again, it's a big ask for him. He's come from a bottom end League 2 club and expected to work wonders here as a replacement for Potts. I go back to January. We shouldn't have sold Moncur. Simple as that. If Bearer's answer for Moncur, then I'm sorry, but we're watching the wrong game. People mention Moncur's fitness levels. Play Moncur. Well, we should have done this. Play Moncur for 60 minutes, then bring him off if he's tiring. I know he's not playing much at Luton, and I know he wanted to leave the club, but his streets with creativity, we needed it today off the bench, and we didn't have that. I don't know, maybe I'm going on a bit of a rant here, but I'm disappointed. I know it's not end of world, we're still second in league, let's happy clappers, let's all look at that, but it's we shouldn't be all guns and we should be winning games like this. I know the 9th in league and they're pushing for the playoffs themselves, and we're not playing bottom at league. You've got to put teams to bed like this. I'm not no disrespect to Coventry, but we were in lead twice, shut game off. We've kept them in game. It's as simple as that. Lads will be frustrated. I know they will, because you could tell that Endo frustrated, but don't let it happen in first place. Just get rid of the ball, kick it in rows. Anything needs to go. You can't play pretty football all the time. Like you said, that Lindsay goal, nearly gave him a goal there with back pass. Just get rid of it. But we move on. Happy clappers. Another point gained. Yay.